All right, folks, so let me just talk about, since we're talking about bioethanol, let me just touch on where we are right now and what the future path would be. So let's start with this, where we are right now. We are still relatively early in the process. The first step here is for RYAM, they submitted a permit with the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, and that's where it is now. FDEP approved that permit, and since then there has been a lawsuit. There's a lawsuit right now from an activist group of citizens, and there's a lawsuit with the mill. I very much wish that the mill had gotten out of this. I wish we had heard more sooner, but I'll tell you what, is that right now, I don't think the mill is wanting to speak on this when they're in the middle of a pending active lawsuit. That's one thing there. I would say that once that lawsuit is done, it would have to apply for a building permit, and that is something I've already stated I will recuse myself on. Short answer to your question, Joyce, about will I allow a town hall? It's not about me holding a town hall, it's the mill wanting to come and speak on it. The mill is available to come anytime they wish. They can come to the city hall and make a discussion. I just don't think that they're going to, given that there's a lawsuit and they don't want to speak on things while there's a pending lawsuit. But I've already stated that when it comes to the city, if it ever does, I will recuse myself on anything related to my employer following our city attorney's advice and state law. So that's the simple truth there. I will say personally though, and I can speak personally on it, is that there's a lot of misinformation about this project out there. There's just so much. Sometimes it's painful to see people speaking about things with just completely wrong, infactual information and spreading that information more. I see that happen all the time. I would say that just the general over top 50,000 level view is that this is a huge environmental win locally and globally. The environmental win locally is the significant reduction in emissions. And Joyce has actually come to the chamber before and she spoke about the environmental win. She said that she knows about how bioethanol would reduce these emissions. And I think with that being said, I mean, it's a no-brainer when it comes to what we currently have versus the final state. That's all about what continuous improvement is. It's about taking a process and making it better over time. Globally, it's about replacing those fossil fuels and replacing them with jet fuel that is made here. So that's all things that is a win for the project. And then there's a lot of misinformation about safety. But again, I'm not going to be the one to comment on this or speak upon that because again, I work there and I'm a proud industrial and systems engineer, and I'm proud to be employed right here in our hometown. But again, there's a lot of the stuff you're hearing is just misinformation, not coming from any known expert. And so I would say that you need to think about what you're hearing. And again, the town hall, it's not up to the city, it's up to, at this point, it's up to does the mill want to talk about it. And again, they will have to eventually. And so that's where we are with that. So thanks.